just kind of leave it here.
Right.
Fine.
And music. Getting my music set up. We're just going to start seated this afternoon in a little flow class, nothing too fast, just moving through some poses. But for the first few moments, just start to ground into your mat. Sit up tall, relax your shoulders, and focus on your breath. Check in with your tight places. The places where you hold tension, realizing they may be a little different as you probably had a little different lifestyle, a little different level of activity over the past few weeks. Always honoring where you are. Let your breath go a little slower, a little deeper. Shoulders drop down heavy, and on your next inhale, lift your arms up and overhead, and then on the exhale, come into a forward bend. Just leaning forward, slide your fingertips away from you, press your hips down, find that opening in your low back. Maybe your fingers creep forward a little bit more. Going back to your breath. And then walking your upper body over toward your right side, keeping your left hip grounded on your mat. One more breath. And then make your way back to center. Take a pause there, lengthen on your inhale. And as you exhale, walk over to the left side, stretching your right side body. And then coming back to center, use an inhale to slide your fingers in towards your shins, stack up your vertebra. As you come all the way up, change the cross of your legs. Sit up tall, we're gonna take a twist. So breathe in, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, twist to your right. Relax your shoulders down, lift up to the crown of your head. Then maybe turn your head to the right a little more. Two more breaths. Inhale, come out of the twist, lift up your arms, and as you exhale all the way through to the left. Stay with your breath, elongating your spine as you breathe in and twisting a little more as you exhale. Let your next inhale bring you out of the twist, lifting up your arms, and then right back into the forward bend. Slide your fingers forward. Maybe you're a little more open there. Creep your fingers forward a little more. Stay focused on your breath. And on your next inhale, slowly come out of the forward bend. As you come all the way upright, uncross your legs, come right on over to your hands and knees to a tabletop. Just a little flow from tabletop. So your inhale will be your tabletop, elongating your spine. And as you exhale, press your hips back toward your heels, slide your fingers forward. As you inhale, come into tabletop. And exhale into cat pose. Inhale into cow. Tuck your toes under, slide your hands forward, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees drop down to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, hips towards your heels. Pause here for a moment. We'll do that one more time. Just take a couple of breaths in child's pose. Active arms, fingers creep forward. And then inhale to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Widen out your knees this time and exhale into a child's pose with resting arms. Sweep your arms around you. You can turn your head one way, have your forehead on the floor. Just take a few breaths here. With your next inhale, stretch your arms out long in front of you. Lift up off your heels, tuck your toes under, looking between your hands. Walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Come halfway up on your inhale. And exhale, fold it forward. Halfway up as you breathe in. And exhale. One more time, moving with your breath. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold it down. And then on your next inhale, come all the way up. Sweep your arms up. Reach up toward the ceiling with your arms active into upward salute. Lengthening your side body, lengthening through your arms, through your fingertips. Active arms, active abdominals, those core muscles engaged. As you breathe in, lift a little taller. And then as you exhale, take a little lean over toward your left side. Rounding into both feet, really firmly planted. Breathe in all the way up and exhale over toward the right. Couple of breaths. As you breathe in, come up, reach up a little taller. Exhale, slowly fold it forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Breath in all the way up. Sweep your arms up, and as you exhale, bring your prayer hands down to your heart. Right into the next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Bend your knees, step your left foot back. Right foot meets it in plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down anyway. You can drop your knees first. Breathe in into a cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Steady with the breath, pushing the floor away from you. Lift your hips a little more. Then look forward, walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. 3 breaths. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it down. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Again. And on an inhale, slowly round, coming all the way up as you lift your arms up, pausing here in upward salute. Breathe in, lift a little higher. Exhale, sway over to the left. Inhale, upright. Exhale, leaning over toward the right. Coming all the way back up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down, step your right foot back. Left foot meets it in plank. Take a breath in. And then exhale, safely lower yourself down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, lift your right leg to a three-legged dog. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Bring that foot all the way forward. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, up into the low lunge, arms reach up. Exhale, take a little dive forward, your arms swing back. Inhale, coming up. And exhale. One more time. Pause and exhale, fingers reach back, your abdominals engage. Then plant your left hand and open to the twist to the right. Your left knee can stay on the mat or lift it up. On your next exhale, sweep your right hand all the way over to the left edge of the mat. Spin around on your feet, widen out your stance. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hold it down. Come halfway up. And exhale down. Once more, inhale, come halfway. And fold it down. Take about 3 breaths of the wide-legged standing forward bend. Deepening that pose. With your next inhale, come halfway up, leave the left hand where it is, and open out to the right. On the exhale, thread your right arm between your left arm and left leg. Inhale, open it out, twist open, and exhale, twist closed. 2 more times, inhale, and exhale. Last time. Let your inhale bring you out of the twist, come halfway up. Turn yourself back around to that low runner's lunge and step your left foot forward to meet your right. Come halfway up on your inhale. Exhale, fold it down. All the way up as you breathe in, find that upward salute pose. Pause here to find your alignment, your strength, and a little more flexibility as you reach up higher. And then the little sway, lean to the left. Come out of the side stretch, lean to the right. Once more to each side. Exhale, lean. Inhale, upright. Exhale, lean. And inhale, upright. Lengthen a little higher. And as you exhale, hinge and fold it forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Bend your knees, step back to plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Intensify your dog stretch. Heels press down a little more. Push the floor away a little more. Take a couple more breaths. On the next inhale, the left leg lifts to 3-legged dog. And as you exhale, you bend the knee. Bring that foot all the way through. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, hinge it forward. Inhale with strength, you come upright. And exhale, bend. 2 more times. Breathe in. And out. In and out, and pause here. Find your strength. Planting your right hand, maybe you lift up your right knee and turn over toward the left. Twist. One more breath. And And then the left arm sweeps all the way over to the right side of the mat as you walk your feet around, widen them out, come halfway up, and exhale, bend. Inhale halfway, and fold it down on the exhale. Once more. And then stay in the forward bend. Maybe this time you clasp your hands behind you. Take your knuckles up toward the ceiling or maybe the wall there in front of you. Breathe. One more breath. And release your hands, press yourself halfway up. As you inhale, take that left arm and open it out. And then thread it through. Follow your breath. Open the twist. And close. Threading between your right arm and leg. 3 more times. And 2. Once more. Let that left hand come right under your shoulder. Come halfway up. Walk yourself back to your low runner's lunge. This time we're going to step the right foot forward to meet the left. Breathe in, come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Come all the way up on your inhale. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Bring your palms together and hands to heart. Good. Couple of breaths here. Pushing one hand into the other, very strong arms. One more breath. And on your inhale, arms circle up, reaching overhead. As you exhale, sit back into chair. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, chair twist to the right. Keep your knees, hips parallel. Take your right shoulder back a little bit more. 2 more breaths in the twist. And then on an inhale, slowly unwind from the twist. Sweep your arms all the way up and step your left foot back, coming into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips to help guide them forward. Left hip forward, right knee bends, abdominals engage. Find your breath. Firmly weighting down into your feet. Lift up a little taller. On your exhale, come about 45 degrees forward. Engage your abdominals. Press your left foot firmly down. And then lower your left hand all the way down. We're going to step right back to a side plank. Feel free to drop your left knee to the floor to modify your side plank. Oh, as I lose my balance. Maybe you keep your right fingers on the floor to help with your balance. Hips lift a little higher. Right into a plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. One more breath. Dropping your knees to your mat. Take a little breather in child's pose. Hips heavy. And slowly coming back up to downward facing dog. Looking forward, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Let your breath in, sweep your arms all the way up. And on your exhale, sit back in chair. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, chair twist to the left. Turning your body toward the left. Thumbs in toward your heart space. more breath. On your inhale, unwind, ground into your feet, stand all the way up. On your exhale, bring your hands to your hips, picking up your right foot, step it back. Adjust it so you get that good stance between your heels. Right hip forward, left knee bends, abdominals engaged, warrior one. Firmly into your feet. Breathe. One more breath. Get a little taller. On your exhale, hinge forward, find your strength. Engage abs. Feet pushing down firmly, don't stop breathing. And then dropping the right hand to step back to your side plank. I'm dropping my left hand to help me get my balance. You can keep your left hand down if you'd like. You can have your right knee down in a modified side plank. And then slowly return to plank. Slowly lower down. Breathe in, come into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Moving forward, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Slowly come halfway up. Exhale, fold it down. Breathing in, come all the way up. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to hips. Start hinging from your hips, like you're flipping yourself over, coming as parallel to the floor as you can. We're going to stand strong on the right leg and start stepping your left foot back. Maybe you lift the foot. You're finding your balance coming into warrior 3 without lifting up the left hip. Press through the foot. Find your focus. Let your arms be where you like them to be. Strong breath. And then bring the left foot forward, slowly stand all the way back up to mountain pose. Drop your shoulders down. Take a half salute. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Breathing in, come all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands back down to your hips. Flip yourself over. Grounding into the left foot, walk your right leg back. Maybe the big toe rests on the floor. Maybe this side is not the side to balance on today. Listen to your body. Modify. Breathe. Take a few more breaths there. And as you are ready, you're going to slowly stand up and bring the right foot back, grounding into that right foot as well, standing in a strong mountain. We've done closed hip poses today, meaning those hip bones are facing forward. We're going to lower down into a yogi squat to open the hips a little bit. Breathe in and slowly hinge forward. Heel toe, walking your feet apart, bending your knees, dropping your hips down between your heels. Bring your thumbs together in toward your heart. Find a few breaths here. 2 more breaths. It's fine to be in chair pose or somewhere else if squat is not your most favorite pose. And slowly release one hand behind you and then the other. Bring yourself down to staff pose, legs long in front of you. Ground into your sits bones, reach up towards your ceiling, and exhale into this extended leg forward bend. Chest forward, dropping it on down. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And then on an inhale, very slowly, bring yourself upright. Bending your knees, bring your feet to the floor, slide your hips forward, roll down to your back. Heels in toward your hips, press into the floor, and on an inhale, come up into bridge. Thighs are squeezing in together. If you happen to have a yoga block in your home, it's a great place to put that block right between your thighs. To squeeze, rotating the quadriceps inward. Lift those front hip points a little higher. Two more breaths. And as you exhale, slowly lower your hips down. Straighten out your left leg. Bring your right leg into your chest, right into a half happy baby. Knee down towards your armpit. If you can't hold onto your foot here, you can always clasp your hands under your thigh. Just draw that thigh down, knee down toward the outer part of your torso. You can also take a bend in your left leg and bring that foot to the floor. 2 more breaths. And then bring that leg back in just above your torso. Let your left hand guide the right knee over toward the left, taking the extended leg twist. The weight of your left hand there on the outer leg, just guiding you deeper into the twist. One more breath. Slowly coming out of the twist. Release your right heel down the length of the mat. Draw the left leg in. Hug it in closely, bringing the left arm to the inside of the leg, right into half happy baby. Focus, breathe, find that stillness. And then draw the leg into the thighs just above your torso. Hug it down closer. Right hand guides the left knee over towards your right. Enjoy the twist. Two more breaths. And then with an inhale, slowly come out of the twist. Planting your right foot on the floor, take your left foot on the floor. Take a bend in your right leg and then open out to a reclined bound angle. Hands to your inner thighs, not pushing or forcing, just guiding the hips to open the legs down a little more. Slowing down the breath. And then take one hand to your low belly, one hand to your heart to help you find your slow rhythmic breathing. Breathe between your hands. Emptying out, the top hand lowers, then the bottom. When you inhale, the bottom hand rises. The space between your hands fills up, the top hand rises. And just opposite again on your exhale. One more breath like that. And then releasing your hands and straightening your legs out. A few moments in Shavasana. Body heavy. Take an inventory of every body part. Where does it feel relaxed and where does it not? And how can you help relax those other parts? Breathing in some shanti, some peace. take these moments to bring your practice together. A few moments to be still. One more breath.